Oh, he's a nice one. He's like the one I caught.
This is kind of interesting right here. This gentleman that's walking over to me, he's fly fishing, and he kind of shares with me that he's a high-end guide service. He only has 13 customers that come up for multiple trips, and he has to interview people for him to be a guide for them. So I think he's a very high-end guide, but he's showing pictures here, just large fish after large fish that he's helped his customers get. And I didn't put it all together that he was a guide because he kept talking about his customers. And I said, "So do you bring your customers up here, kind of a fringe benefit of doing business with you?" He goes, "No, not exactly. I'm a guide." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. I thought maybe you worked in the corporate world." And he said he used to. He was a vice president of a company, and just got tired of the corporate BS and decided he was going to move to Arkansas and become a guide. And that was 15 years ago. And he said the best decision he ever made. His health is so much better. And yeah, pretty cool little conversation we had. And my GoPro was had its waterproof case on it, so it didn't really pick up any good audio. So anyway, pretty cool little experience. Trying to get some information out of him on where he was catching them all. A lot of them on the White River. We were actually on the North Fork River for our fishing excursion this year, so pretty cool stuff. Another interesting thing that he had shared, he says he doesn't really ever get a chance to get out and do much fishing, but his customer brought his camper down and was staying at the campground just right up above where we're fishing. It's actually a boat ramp here. You're going to see a canoe come down here in just a couple minutes. But he said his customer tied it on so bad the night before that he was hurting and sleeping it off, and so he had an opportunity to come on down and get a little fishing in. So he was said that the time that we were down there this year, that because of all the flooding they had, that fishing was really, really bad this year. And you know, uh, we didn't catch any really huge fish, but we certainly caught fish and had a good time. So, but interesting to hear him say that it's a much slower year this year than it has been previously. So.
The boat ramp. We were killed. Yeah, he does. Trained already. Got a bite.
I think I'm finally starting to get a bite here. He's a little guy though. This is just minutes after the canoe passing through here, which is kind of amazing since trout are such a spooky fish. Yeah, in Iowa, that he might have qualified just to possibly go home. A little small for Arkansas standards, though. we'll let him go and go grow up and come see me in a couple, 2 or 3 years. Ah, my buddy, Steve, Big D, DeForest. Definitely makes the trip fun. Got Skyler Kovarik. John way up in front with his lucky fishing shirt. I wasn't so lucky that day. This was a striper that I caught, and I thought I had a huge brown on. Ended up being a striper, and they got in there from the flood from up above the dam. Some local strawberry wine that was awesome, made there in northern Arkansas. I'd like to get a line on that stuff again. Really good. And of course, we're not even on the road, probably 30 minutes, and my crew's sleeping on me. That's right, keep snoring. Nice pan full of, or a dish full of fish right there. And this is my smoking fish right here, baby. Look at that. Oh yeah. Smoked trout. Let me tell you, that was good. It's like the heavens are shining down.